The research phase of the product development lifecycle, or PDLC, is where everything begins. Before a company spends money, builds features, or hires teams, it needs to understand whether the idea is even worth pursuing. Research is the discovery stage that helps teams avoid building the wrong product. Think of it like checking the map before starting a long journey. You want to know where you're going and what obstacles are ahead. In this phase, teams start by exploring the problem space. They ask simple but powerful questions. What problem are we solving? Who experiences this problem? How painful is it for them? This step is important because many products fail not from bad engineering, but because they solve a problem nobody really cares about. Research ensures the product connects with real needs, not guesses. Next, teams look at market research. This involves studying the industry, customer segments, market size, and how trends are shifting. A good research process includes reading industry reports, analyzing competitor offerings, and understanding how people currently solve the problem. Market research tells you if the opportunity is small, medium, or massive, and whether it makes business sense to move forward. A big part of the research phase is customer research. This includes interviews, surveys, observation, or even shadowing real people as they work. Teams gather insights directly from the people who might eventually use the product. Instead of assuming what users want, the research phase forces the team to listen, observe patterns, and identify real user behaviors. Another element is competitive analysis. Even if the idea feels original, there is almost always someone already offering a similar solution. During this research step, teams study competitors' strengths, weaknesses, pricing, positioning, and customer feedback. The goal isn't to copy others, but to understand where your product can stand out, your unique value. The research phase also includes technical research, especially in software development. Engineers study what technologies could support the idea, evaluate potential limitations, estimate complexity, and determine whether the product is feasible with the available tools. This protects the company from pursuing an idea that sounds good but is impossible, too expensive, or too risky to build. Financial research happens here as well. Teams work with analysts or product managers to explore business viability, how the product might make money, how much it will cost to build, and how long it might take before generating returns. This ensures the product idea is not just desirable and feasible, but also sustainable from a business perspective. During research, teams also create early personas and problem statements. Personas help define different types of users, their goals, and their frustrations. Problem statements summarize what the team is trying to solve in a clear and testable way. These two artifacts guide the later PDLC phases like design, development, and testing. At this stage, teams may also build early concepts or rough prototypes, not to test functionality, but to test direction. These sketches or low-fidelity wireframes help validate assumptions and spark conversations with stakeholders and users. Even though prototypes are simple, they help refine the idea before real development starts. Once enough research is collected, the team synthesizes all findings into insights and recommendations. They extract patterns, highlight risks, list opportunities, and determine which product direction makes the most sense. This analysis phase is where raw data becomes actionable guidance for decision makers. Finally, the research phase ends with a go or no-go decision. Leaders and product teams review everything learned, market potential, user needs, costs, competition, and feasibility, to decide whether the product should move forward into the next PDLC phase. If the research shows the idea is strong, the team proceeds to ideation and planning. If not, they pivot, refine, or stop early. This saves time, money, and resources, while ensuring only the best ideas move forward.